Pisces, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Let's see what July has to say. So we're going to be starting off with runes, then we're going to jump into the tarot cards. I'm going to be using the Enchanted Map Oracle for anybody who wants to know really quickly what decks I'm using. I'm also going to be using the Body Tarot, which is this deck, and then we're going to also use the Everyday Tarot. So let's jump straight in with the runes first. If you want a reading, check the description. Subscribe for more readings. All right, let's see. We're gonna pull about 5. All right, so first thing that I'm noticing here, let's start with the separation rune. It is in reverse here. So with this energy, first truth I would like to tell you guys, or like to tell you if I can talk, it looks like you guys are doing a good job in terms of removing certain energies out of your life, especially when it comes to mindset blockages and certain people who may have posed as blockages in terms of opportunity. I also see that there's a need for you guys to understand that in separating paths, there's nothing wrong with that. It just means that you and another individual, or you or a particular job, or you or a particular path are parting ways, and that's okay. And for a lot of you, you're just going through the process of shedding old energy, and this isn't something to be sad about. This is something to celebrate. All right, I also see the energy of, for my younger adults who are kind of watching this, if you, or even if you're just in a living situation where it may be unhealthy, or it's no longer creating progress in your life, this is a time for you to consider whether or not it's time for you to move on from a living situation that doesn't really benefit you anymore, okay? Then I also have the standstill rune here. So with it also being kind of sideways, I think that you guys are on the verge of a breakthrough when it comes to certain delays that you guys may have been experiencing, okay? This is also having like a very, I'm getting the Two of Swords. For some reason, I'm picturing the Two of Swords. So maybe you guys are halfway in the perspective that's needed to shift certain stagnant energies, but then still kind of fighting the battle of fully releasing yourself from that person, place, thing that could be holding you back. So with this, there may be a need for you guys to just get back in tune with your personal energy. I would definitely recommend some form of meditation, some form of like spiritual cleanse, maybe. All right, this rune is all about shedding, releasing, clearing out the old energy so that you can bring in new energy as a whole. This is also withdrawal. So this is also, you guys need to hear that you need to pick and choose your battles. I think I saw this for another sign, so I'm going to tell you guys the same thing. All right, so we also have, well, which one do I want to look at? I guess we can address strength. So this one is sideways. So when it comes to your personal strength, are you losing sight of your power, how you're able to make it through trials and tribulations? The best thing to do in moments where you feel like you are questioning whether or not you can keep going or you can keep pushing is look at the past adversity that you've gone through and use that as a form of motivation that show you that you possess the personal strength to make it through anything, especially if you've gone through your fair share of experiences, okay? This is also speaking about man and womanhood. So for my younger adults, it seems like you guys, the truth is, why you and maybe a parent figure may not be on the same page as of right now. You may be having your own perspectives, and that's okay. You guys just need to respect each other's minds. This is also transformation energy. that's coming through. And it's like you guys are halfway through some sort of transformation process. Now I also have warrior energy. So we have strength and warrior. So this is qualities that you guys personally possess. You just need to tap into them. That's the real truth. And things won't feel as if it's so complicated, and things will just start to become more clear for you, and not something that is overwhelming, but something that you can take day by day, whether this is a healing journey, health-wise, or in terms of emotional. Okay. But the last rune I actually want to address, now we have the gateway rune, and it's turned this direction. So I feel like there may be a need for you guys to address the energy of you guys not being in tune with yourself first before you guys can really open this new portal of energy. So let's go ahead and get further into this reading. Let's pull some cards from the body tarot. Pisces, what's the energy coming through for my Pisces? What are the truths they need to hear at this very moment for July? So we have the 10 of fire, which is burnout. We have the 5 of metal, which is budget. And we also have the ace of wood, which is the birds. All right. And, or birds, birth. Okay, Crystal. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about it. So first card is literally burnout. Some of you guys, the truth is you need to get better management over a schedule here. You could be working yourself to death. It could be a situation where you feel like you have to work this hard in order for the bills to get paid, or for you to do certain things in life, when outside of work, if it's a situation where literally you have no choice, you need to prioritize your personal energy and making sure that you're not neglecting taking care of yourself. Okay. I also have just this feeling of you guys being burnt out, not just in the sense of overworking yourself or even just having too much on your plate. This could be the energy of you guys just being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And there's a need for you to know when enough is enough in certain situations where too much is too much for you to handle, basically. All right. And not being in this energy of like shaming yourself or allowing other people to shame you for you being just in this energy of being tired of their foolishness. A lot of you have put up with a lot, or have put up with enough, I should say. And it's a need for you to address this. But, Spirit is saying it may be time for you guys also to sit down and maybe create some sort of, like I said, schedule or list to help you stay on track. But then also in making this list, only trying your best to accomplish as much as you can, not overworking yourself in certain ways. Now let's go ahead and address the 5 of metal. So with this budget, this is cutting back on spending. Some of you guys may be needing to be aware of where your finances are going, like literally being on top of yourself in terms of how much money you're spending on this, how much money is being spent on that. Where is money going where you feel like you're not as financially secure as you need to be? If not budgeting, I'm also hearing like just management as a whole when it comes to your life. So again, that goes back into scheduling and the listing off and just being practical in those natures. I'm not saying that Pisces, you guys can't be practical, excuse me, but sometimes you guys can get lost in just thinking you guys have it all together, and everybody needs a little bit of organization. Yeah, for a lot of you also, maybe a situation where you just need to better leverage your finances, and it wouldn't feel like things are just so financially tight at times, is what I'm getting from this. But moving on to the next card, we do have the Ace of Wood, and this says birth. So the truth is, I think that you guys are, like I said, on the brink of beautiful change and bringing forth new energy as a whole. What needs to happen is you need to know what energies can come with you and what energies cannot. And this is people, places, habits, okay? Things need to be sorted out in your life, and you need to sit down and really ask yourself some questions in terms of what's worth your energy and what's not. And I feel like you guys have so many opportunities that are right there that you need to acknowledge more than anything. So let's pull some more cards. And I want to make sure everything's still in the camera in some way, some form. All right, so Pisces, what are the messages coming through from my Pisces? All right, we have Spirit of Place in reverse. We have Moonlight. And we also have Come Together. All right, so, where are you guys getting lost in the details of your situation? The first thing I'm hearing with these cards, when it comes to the truth that you guys may be needing to hear, you may be needing to see things from this outside looking in perspective in order for you to really understand what to do next with your situation. And also, just in some ways, this is making sure that you're looking at things from a reality-based perspective. Sometimes we can look at our hopes, our wishes, our dreams as a countermeasure in terms of how we, for instance, let's talk about love. You guys could be wanting certain things to be the reality of some sort of connection here, where you and this person get married or get into more of a serious connection, or things just seemingly get better between you two. But you may have to acknowledge the reality of your situation in order for you to know what's best. Because if you keep going based off of your hopes and your wishes and your dreams for this, you could be allowing certain things to happen that you just normally wouldn't allow in any other circumstance, because that would be the main focus. This card is also speaking to you needing to trust your intuition. You guys already know the answers. It's just, are you denying the answers? Are you just in need of a confirmation at the moment? But this card is definitely asking to be honest with yourself. Now, with the Moonlight card in reverse, I think that things will be revealed to you over time. If your intuition was right about certain things, you will know in the near future. You will know, or some of you guys may have been enlightened as of recently. All right, so also this card is speaking about too much of a focus on something. You could be letting a scenario or a situation that you're stuck in replay in your mind over and over and over again, and keep you in this like vortex of questions and wondering and stress. Also, it just feels like second guessing in some forms. So if you are second guessing something, maybe take a step back and allow the details to unfold with that particular situation. This is also making sure you're not being down on yourself in terms of your ability to use your intuition. This could be thinking that your intuition is wrong at times, or that you can't trust your judgment at times because of things that may have happened in your past, but those were just mistakes. Now, also with the Coming Together card, this is basically Spirit giving you the go-ahead to try new experiences, to go out there and experience new love, new financial freedom, opportunity as a whole, instead of thinking that you have to stay boxed in some way. Now, I want to pull some cards here. What are the messages coming through for my Pisces? Oh. All right, maybe that card wanted to flip. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Six of Pentacles. I have another card that fell. We have the King of Swords in reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups. Interesting. So truth is, some of you know you can't trust someone. This goes back to intuition. I think that the main message that's coming through, and of course it would be for my Pisces, you guys are one of the most intuitive signs. Trust your intuition. All right, know that the answers that you seek exist within you. They exist within the details of your story. And there's no need for you to overanalyze things, because the truth is either going to be revealed to you in due time or has been through red flags, through synchronicities. But another thing that's kind of coming through, Spirit is speaking to balance, making sure that you're seeking more balanced relationships where you're dealing with people who are equally dedicated to the cause of building with you as you are. If you guys are currently dating somebody who isn't, the truth is there's going to be a very hard time getting this connection to be harmonious or to get to a point of being a lot more balanced, because of the fact that this individual needs to match your energy in order for there to be this harmonious flow. All right, Spirit is saying stop over giving to situations that more so deplete you. Spirit is also saying stop denying yourself the opportunity to explore some brilliant idea that you may have creatively, even if it's not to make money. This is making sure that you're not neglecting your pure essence and your creativity just because you care about how other people feel, or you are getting caught up in the day-to-day. But what's another thing I'm seeing here? Oh, okay, so this is the last message I want to tell you guys. So Spirit is saying be careful of hanging on to someone's every word. You could have somebody who tells you things and makes it seem all pretty in terms of the way they put things, but look at people's actions beyond their words, and that's going to tell you everything you need to know. So this is what I see, Pisces. I do wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you later.